All right, what's going on, guys? It's Andy here. Welcome back to Painfully Honest Advice. So I'm going to share with you guys the 5 easiest ways to go ahead and invest. Now, all these ways are going to be easy ways that anybody can basically go ahead and start investing with as low as $5. And these are all going to be ways to go ahead and build passive income. Now, if you are new to this channel, I do focus on investing in multiple different ways. Anything to go ahead and diversify my income, I'm all about that. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below if you like this type of content. But guys, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, one of the easiest ways that I focus on investing is going to be with dividend focused stocks. Now, within the stock market on average in the S&P 500 just over the last 10 years has been growing by about 11%. But if we look at the overall last 100 years, the S&P has grown by about 8 to 10%. Now, that's a very good income to go ahead and put your money in something and have it grow by that rate. Now, I love investing in dividend growth stocks because at the same time, when you invest in the stock market, if the stock market is growing by, let's say, an average of 10%, but you're also getting paid dividends, you can basically go ahead and reinvest those dividends or have that money being paid to you as income. Now, if I just show you guys my portfolio, I do focus on dividend growth stocks. I basically have what I call my bucket list portfolio. This is basically a portfolio that's divided up into the 11 different sectors within the S&P 500. And within the 11 different sectors, I like to go ahead and just keep it diversified. So if one of those sectors goes ahead and takes off, I'm pretty well diversified. And just the risk exposure within the sectors, I like to go ahead and keep it risk friendly, so I am pretty diversified within these sectors. Now, some of these sectors are making money, some of them unfortunately are not making money, but overall within this bucket list portfolio, I have a total of $85,000 in current value. But guys, all time in this portfolio, I've made $11,000. And if we just look overall at the dividends, all time I have collected $962. That's basically practically $1,000 in dividends just for leaving my money in there. Now, I started this portfolio with $5 and basically I grew it, and every single week I was putting away whatever I can put away in this portfolio because at the end of the day, I was focused on building additional passive income. So this is one way that I like to go ahead and focus on building additional income, and this is one of the easiest ways. Now, I use a website called M1 Finance, but there's other websites out there like Robinhood, Webull, Public, and it's basically any of these brokers that you can basically go ahead and set up an account with. But the nice thing nowadays is that you actually don't have to pay to go ahead and invest in the stock market. There used to be a fee that you had to go ahead and buy or sell a stock that you had to pay with companies like E-Trade or Scottrade or TD Ameritrade, but now you actually don't have to pay anything, so you can buy into a stock just by investing as low as $5. All right, now jumping into the second way. The second way is going to be by investing in growth stocks. Now, this goes hand in hand with dividend stocks, but with growth stocks, basically you're not earning income because these stocks do not pay you out in dividends. But these are going to be companies that have a bigger and higher potential to go ahead and grow over time. Now, I call these my 10x stocks, or basically my tenfold stocks. And these are going to be stocks that I believe will grow by at least 10 times over the next 5 years. Now, I also have a growth portfolio as well, or I should say I have a growth pie as well, because within my growth pie, this is actually a new pie that I just recently started. But if you look at that, I have about $11,590 within this pie. I am up about 5% or $184. Now, like I said, this is brand new. I just started this in the last month, but this is one way to actually go ahead and invest as well. And within my growth pie, guys, I do have a bunch of different stocks that I truly believe in, and these are all stocks and companies that I basically go ahead and follow on a day-to-day basis, and I use all their products. So some of the companies that I focus on within the growth pie is going to be Tesla, Peloton, Shopify, Amazon, Square, Lululemon, and Airbnb. These are all companies that I truly believe in. Airbnb is a recent company, and it's the most recent company that I just added because they just had their IPO. I do believe some of these stocks are a bit overvalued at this point, but I'm just going to keep on dollar cost averaging because this is another very easy way to go ahead and build passive income over time. My strategy is to go ahead and look at these stocks over the next 5 years at least, and with all 5 of these, I believe they have a strong enough of an ecosystem system and strong enough of a business model that I don't see the stocks going down over the next 5 years. Short-term growth stocks are a bit overvalued, and that's why basically I'm going to go ahead and dollar cost average. If the market goes down over 5% on a particular day, I like to go ahead and take that week or take that particular day and go ahead and double my investment. But overall, otherwise, I'm just going to keep investing in these every single week. This is going to be the second easiest way to go ahead and grow your money, and that's going to be by growth stocks. Now, jumping into the third way, and this is going to be another way to go ahead and invest, but this is going to be in real estate, and this is with an app called Fundrise. Now, here's the thing. Fundrise is an app that I've been using for a while. I actually started with investing $1,000 in Fundrise, but what they basically do is it lets you go ahead and diversify your investment in real estate. With Fundrise, they are basically a privately held company that invests in different commercial properties and different projects or different construction of those commercial projects, and as well as into apartment complexes. Basically, you go ahead and invest in Fundrise. They take a pool of that money and they give it to the company or the contractor that's working on that project. And once that project is completed, when those tenants go ahead and pay their rent, you go ahead and get that paid in dividends. Now, the nice thing with Fundrise is if we look at their performance over the last 5 years, Fundrise has grown by an average of about 10%. So as far as the dividends goes, you are collecting around 9 to 12% or an average of 10% in dividends with Fundrise. This is another very, very easy way to go ahead and start investing. Now, I like investing in real estate, but to buy an actual property, you actually have to actively manage a property. There's a lot of repairs that can go on, dealing with tenants, dealing with the headaches, getting attorneys involved in case a tenant leaves your place dirty, or let's say they break a lot of things, whatever it may be. I mean, it's just a lot more headache to go ahead and buy an actual real estate property. With Fundrise, this is a very easy way to go ahead and invest in real estate. Now, obviously, with any of these, there's risk involved, but I like investing in real estate because it's probably one of the lowest risk. But now, jumping into the fourth one, this is actually gonna be one that probably has the most criticism around it because there's a lot of scams that have happened around this, but this is gonna be with cryptocurrency. Now, I am a believer in cryptocurrency. I do invest in a couple different cryptocurrencies. I invest in BTC or Bitcoin. I invest in Ethereum. I invest in XRP. I also invest in Chainlink. Those are basically my main four that I like to go ahead and focus in on. Primarily, I do like what BTC or Bitcoin stands for. I like how there's scarcity there with 21 million Bitcoin. I like the proof as far as it's on the blockchain network, and basically any single transaction that happens stays on the blockchain network, and it's very secure. Now, this is one way to go ahead and also diversify your investment. I would never say to put all your eggs in one basket, but if you're invested in real estate, you're invested in the stock market, with investing in cryptocurrency, this is one way that I believe that the potential to make money is a lot higher. Now, yes, you can unfortunately lose all your money, but that's with any company or any stock or even real estate. But with Bitcoin, I believe that the potential to go ahead and grow your money is a lot higher. I do believe that one Bitcoin will cross $100,000 by 2021. Now, here's the thing. There's obviously a huge risk by investing in cryptocurrency. So I would say at max put 5% of your total investments into cryptocurrency. But the upside potential is too huge to miss out. So I do like to go ahead and invest in this asset class as well. And personally, with Bitcoin or with any type of digital cryptocurrency, there's a couple different apps out there. I like to use Coinbase because it's the most secure one, and this company is actually looking at going public as well, so that kind of builds even more security around this company. There's a lot of other ones as well, like Binance. There's another one that the Winklevoss twins own, and I can't think of the name right now. Oh, it's Gemini. So there's many different ones out there, but I like to use Coinbase because it is probably the most secure one in my opinion. But guys, that's going to be the fourth way. Now, the fifth easiest way to go ahead and invest, in my opinion, and this is the funnest one, this is going to be by doing any kind of collectibles. Now, I've talked about this previously on this channel as well. I like to go ahead and collect different things like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards. I recently got into Pops, so I have Funko Pops behind me as well, and some of these are worth anywhere between $1,300 to $1,400, like the Headless Net Stark that I have right there. Oh, I'm pointing the fingers at the wrong place, but right there. But basically, guys, this is another fun way to go ahead and just invest. I've been into collectibles for a long time. I actually wish that I kept a lot of the collectibles. I used to be in collecting cards and collecting sports cards, and then I got into collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards. But this is another fun way that you can actually go ahead and grow your money, and it's a very easy investment, and it's actually fun. So I actually really enjoy that. Now, obviously, with this investment, this is something that takes a very long time to go ahead and grow, because a lot of these things you don't know if they're actually going to grow, or it might take 10, 20, 30 years. But the biggest thing about collectibles is that go ahead and store it in a safe spot, and go ahead and make sure that the condition of the collectible is in very, very, very good shape. Now, there's many companies out there that actually rank different collectibles like Beckett or like PSI or PSA, I believe it's called. But basically, with collectibles, as long as you hold it over a period of time and it's a collectible item, it will grow. So these are going to be the 5 different easiest ways to go ahead and invest. I'm obviously looking at investing and growing my investments in all 5 of these. These are all 5 ways that I like to go ahead and invest, and this is basically an easy way to go ahead and build passive income. Now, I talked about all these because these are all passive. Now, there's active income as well, like with real estate or with opening up your own business or having side hustles. But with passive income, these are basically my 5 different ways that I like to go ahead and use. But guys, I'm gonna leave it at that for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I love talking about this topic and anything to do with making money. So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button. But thank you guys for watching. If you do want to go ahead and take advantage of investing, I do have a couple links in the description down below. Webull is one of the promotions that's probably the best promotion out there, that's offering you 4 free stocks if you guys want to check that out. But thanks guys again. Until next time, see you guys at the next one.